happening? This is the Tap In Podcast. We are live inside of the Tap In studio. I got a special guest in the building, Miss Jones Monroe. How you doing, Mama?
What's up?
What's going on? Long time no see.
I know.
It's been about, what, a year or so?
It has. It's been a
Man,
hot second.
You've been moving around out here, I've been seeing.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
making my moves.
Yeah. How's everything going?
Amazing.
Really?
Yes. Amazing.
Okay. I see you got the new record Kool-Aid out.
Yeah, Kool-Aid and then La Da Dee.
La Da Dee.
La Da Dee,
Okay.
both of them.
You know what I noticed? And you tell me if my observation is correct. You getting a little more sexy or showing your more feminine side now.
I am.
Yeah. I think last time when you came, you had what was the record? I think it was Black Record.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you was more like militant, like.
Man.
I ain't taking no shit now.
I still ain't taking no shit.
Oh,
but-
okay,
but-
okay.
But,
Okay.
but yeah, I flipped the direction.
Yeah. What was the mindset behind changing the whole vibe?
Man, my favorite thing right now is elevation just of my mindset and who I am. And so really, especially since the Black Record, I really did like a lot of like self-work, meditation, just so many things just to always just be happy. And so both of those records came out of a place of like just happiness.
Okay. What caused the happiness? Was it I know you said the meditation and all that. Was it like an outside influence? I'm saying, is it a man? That's what that's what I'm trying to get to. Is something that caused you to become had this glow on you now, or what?
It really is the energy work. Like I'm doing a ton of energy work. I've met someone, but I feel like when you're in a really good space, you attract like all things good.
Okay. Talk about that a little bit more. What kind of exactly the work that you did to like get that happiness?
Yeah, for sure. Like with the Black album, record, it was my first record, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I put that out right after going through like some depression and things like that, and then the George Floyd thing, right? And so from there, it was like, okay, yeah, this stuff does matter to me. But since it matters to me, let me get myself into a position and space to where I can actually do something about it. So heavy meditation every morning, really, putting myself through setting some goals and accomplishing them, but realizing that they're already here. Like heavy manifestation. We create our own reality.
Yeah.
You can wake up and have the same day, but choose to be happy, and you'll wind up having the law of attraction with all kind of things.
You know what's crazy is sometimes I know that, but I don't always consciously, you know what I mean? I don't always consciously live in that space where I'm like, I know I can manifest anything that I want. You know what I mean? Sometimes life just get crazy, and it's just like, man, I gotta bring myself back to that. Like I gotta snap out of that. Maybe I need to do you do like breathing work?
I do.
Really?
I have to send you this app. Like I do like a meditation app, and it has some like really great mentors in there. Like Jeff Warren, Tamara Levitt, like Jay Shetty.
Okay.
Dope Indian guy. And so they just really talk about just like the day and your mindset. Like where are you? Like you create it. So it helps remind me, because I be wanting to tap off, like
Yeah.
like you said, be like, oh no, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. And so from that was caused the La Da Dee and the Kool-Aid record.
Yeah.
Those are some dope records too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
And I
of
love the
them.
Kool-Aid video too, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next Friday, the video for La Da Dee drops.
Okay. Next Friday. Okay. On your YouTube and your IG and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Who does your videos? Who shoots them?
Tice.
Tice shot them?
No, Tice Silence.
Okay, maybe I'm talking about different Tice.
LA. He's in LA.
Oh, okay.
Super dope.
Really?
Such a blessing to be able to work with him. Like he's worked with everyone from Janet Jackson to Normani, just so many artists. And so, he's been really helping me bring Jones Monroe to life.
That's dope. That's super dope. What is your process like for writing records like that? Is it where you just sitting with the beat, or do you already have like a concept and then you just trying to find the beat? What is your process?
Really just being overwhelmed with the emotion.
Mm.
Like, so Kool-Aid, I wrote going down the street and I was just feeling myself and I was like, yeah, this feels nice. My wrist game on that Meta Bay. My assets like Kool-Aid. My trust fund don't trust none. And so it was dope. And
Yeah.
I'm sitting there and really, I was like, I love my car. And so I was like, I'm just chilling. And that came out straight through. And, with Black and then with even, I'm dropping a Christmas joint.
Really?
Yeah, on the 20th.
Okay. Okay.
But it's a soul Christmas joint.
Okay.
So it's me singing. But all these records, I'm only putting out records. I have 34 now. And I'm only putting them out if I've written them straight through, like, and have been overwhelmed with this, like, passion or whatever I'm feeling at the moment.
Okay. That is, you know what? I think most artists don't do that no more. Like, I feel because it becomes more the business where it's like, hey, we got to put out a project, you know what I mean? Versus like really being an artist and really feeling the emotion and then putting it out. Do you ever find yourself like kind of battling with that, with the business versus the creative side?
No, only because I've done so many records now. Like, I have, being an opera singer, like, and having that technical base of music. Like, I have records for Afrobeats. I have soul records. I have full albums. So, like, I create all the time. I also do, like, a lot of sync writing. So I feel like really just working on my craft all this time keeps me from having to get caught up in, like, some music BS that, like, I have to be on this and this. And that way I can say the artist.
Yeah. Do you ever get like tired of a record where you feel like, I did that so long ago, I don't want to put that out now? Like, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people that do music, they make a ton of music in like a short span, but then the rest of the public, we don't get to hear that music, and it's probably be dope, and you got something sitting in your hard drive, it's like, yo, we want to hear that.
Yeah, it depends on the records. The majority of my records, no, but I was in Houston, and then they pulled a red light and started, like, chopping and screwing it. And I was like, I don't want to hear it. But then I was like, wait, okay, this is a vibe. But
yeah. Yeah. Are you performing now? You performing, doing any shows, anything?
I'm actually performing tomorrow here in Dallas at Emerge.
Okay.
So that's a fashion show. It's super, super dope. I'll be one of the artists there. I think there's just a few of us. So hopefully everyone comes out to that. It's going to be dope.
Okay. Talk about Emerge, man, because from what I'm hearing, it's a huge, huge fashion show in Dallas. Can you talk about the Emerge?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Creative Currency, really dope PR firm in Dallas, based in Dallas and in LA and in a lot of different places. But they joined with partnerships and put on this dope fashion show.
Okay.
I got to go, just as a guest, maybe like last year and the year before last. And I saw it, and they have 10 to 15 different designers, if not more, and then just impeccable, beautiful models. Dope sound, dope visuals. It's truly like a New York level fashion show, but here in Dallas. So even tomorrow, my set, oh my God, I've got acrobats. Like, I have some dope stuff.
Acrobats?
Yeah.
Really? That's dope. That's dope. Okay. What is because I always think, like, me and this other comedian that was on the show, we was talking about the production level, like, of Beyonce, and when she does tours and how much all that stuff costs, and like the amount of detail on certain things. Do you put that kind of like thinking into your live performances?
Yeah, I have to. Like, I have to. When I'm doing my DJ tours, it's just me run up there in the mic with the club. But whenever I really have a show, it is fully conceptualized. I want the audience to get something that they are not getting from the record, and to see the other levels of what I was feeling. So, like, that is huge. Everything from the colors to the staging to the people that I'm choosing to work with on that set. So I'll use different people. Like, I'm excited.
Okay. Okay. And it's tomorrow?
It is tomorrow.
Okay. So most of y'all probably won't be able to get to see it by the time this come out, but I'm gonna try to come through. What time is?
It is 6 to 10 at Club Vivo.
Club Vivo. Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna try to come through there. And I also heard you shooting a reality show.
I am shooting a reality
It's
show.
called Rise.
The Rise.
Yeah. What is it about? What is the Rise about?
Oh my! I was talking to an amazing mentor of mine, and I'll leave him unnamed right now, but he is an entertainment attorney.
Okay.
And I was just sitting there, and we're having a cup of coffee, and then he goes, "You have a very interesting life," and I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I think that like fully." And he was like, "Yeah, but you were just in the car singing with like Silkspan, and then like you about to hop over here, you about to do this, but then you own an artist development company, but then you're from Terrell, Texas, and you didn't grow up with much, but then like you have own this company now, and why not do it all? And you're making your way. People need to document that, not even just your process of developing artists, but now you developing yourself as well." And so I was like, "That's dope." And he was like, "Utilize your resources, because at this point, I know so many people in the industry, especially who have worked in the Motown like realm of things, whether it's from musicians to executives, and we're like, okay, so it's documenting artists and the team of creatives. Like there's so many dope people here in Dallas, like from Close to Darkness with his Sing company. Oh, I like that music. Shout out to that. To our development company, Pogue Entertainment Group, and it has all of us coming together as forces. Twan Brailsford, an amazing musician, moved here from LA, originally from Texas, and it shows us working our own lives and then working with other artists as well and mapping that out. Like this is how you can stay independent as an artist and make your way.
That's super dope. That's super. How many people is on the show, or how many people are they following?
So it's following 7 of us right now.
Okay.
So, and we're all together. We have some artists that we're featuring within the show from Dallas with really, really dope stories. And it's cool to watch, because especially in this day and age, and me especially being my first thing was black, but it has artists of all ethnicities on it.
Okay.
All different backgrounds, still living in the same climate, and we're in the same world. So how are we getting there with these different genres? You have rap, you have rock, you have pop. Like, what are maybe some shortcuts or just different things that you can do to help elevate yourself to the next level, to where you can have either really dope deals or be able to sustain yourself as an artist without deals?
Right. Are you showing your business side, or are you showing you more your musician creative side on the show?
That's interesting, because lately I've been so tapped into just the artistry side that it's been very hard to tap back out into the business side, to be completely honest, because I have my mind still, but I'm just really in creative mode. But it's more the artist side, to be honest.
Okay.
They still rely on me here and there, to like really do some executive moves, but yeah, it's mainly the artist.
Okay. Dang. And where is it gonna be airing at? Where is it gonna air?
Yeah, so right now we're releasing shorts and just actual smaller clips on YouTube, just so you can see the premise, see the characters, see what it's about. But then past that, we do have a network deal for the next season, and we're gonna be announcing that like within 2 weeks.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Okay. That's what's up. Are you ready for like fame? Are you ready to be like famous?
No.
You not? No, that's real. Cause listen, it's a lot that come with fame, man. It's a lot that come with, cause you don't have your own. What is it called? Anonymity? Is that the word? That's the word? I don't know. But you don't have your own privacy no more. Like it's now belongs to the public. Are you ready for all that? You ready for that?
No.
Dang. Because that's what comes with being a successful artist, being a successful creative. You know what I mean? That's what comes with it. And it's like sometimes you just like, I don't want this. You know what I mean? It's like I just want to make the music. I just want to be creative, but I don't want to have to give up my privacy. You know what I mean? And I know that could be, for real true artists, that could be a tough little switch, because now you you used to be in your creative mode, just chilling, but now people want to take pictures. Now people want autographs. Now people want you to, hey, come over here, say hi to my mama. Come over here, say hi to my little sister. You know what I mean? And you pulled in so many different ways. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I don't know if I could do it if I was you.
At the end of the day, like, people laugh at me because I'm so from Terrell, Texas. Like, I'm so country. And it's, I'm always, like, down to earth. But because of that, I feel like it's not. But at the end of the day, I love music so much. And I feel like I have such a dope message to get out, especially during these times, like, with the genres that I'm, like, doing right now. That I have to do it, and let's see what comes along with it.
And I don't wanna make it sound like fame is all bad, because fame got some perks too.
Oh, we gonna be partying. Listen, we gonna be partying.
Fame got some perks too. You know what I mean? You can be able to move and go and do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Your face card is good. You know what I'm saying?
My wrist game on that Meta Bay.
Yeah. So I don't want to make it sound like fame is all bad, but that does come with a successful career. You know what I'm saying? That is dope. Who's directing that, or who's putting that together? The Ride Show.
I'm working with Mastermind Productions.
Are you EPing it, or like executive producer of it? Yes. What? How did you explain this? How did this all come together?
Just creating. Just creating. Like, it's. Oh, because after that lunch with my mentor, he said, film your life. And I was like, okay, cool. He was like, no, film it well. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to get my phone. And then I'm going to, film myself. He was like, put a schedule together. And he was like, no, film it Kardashian style. Film it hot. And I was like, oh, I got it. And then I just went and did it.
Really? So many questions. What goes into producing like a reality show?
Paperwork.
I know. For people who just don't understand, like, people think they just turn on cameras and then it just go. But you have to kind of like produce it. You have to, You know what I mean? What all goes into that?
It's unscripted, so which is super dope. It does have elements of a docudrama. Because it has like education moments and things like that. But really getting all the paperwork done, putting down timelines, really working well with Brandon, the producer, and going through what it looks like from call times to roles. Like, it's like a full day of film. So you have to go through that. You have to go through your overall messaging, your branding. Like, we have like, for any network or they have things that they follow for their pitch decks and things of that nature. So you have to make sure that the imagery is matching that and that you are constantly pushing the narrative of what makes that show interesting. So it's been a lot of hard work, but super, super, super excited to like see where it goes.
Okay. Is there any like drama on the show?
Man, there's so much drama on the show, but listen, it's been hard toggling both hats, like keeping it 100, like being, myself, Jones, but then having the company still. Like that, those are two different lives. And so, that's some of the drama. But some of it, because I'm like, well, that's still the company. We got to push that underneath the rug.
Is all that documented? That?
We haven't put that piece on YouTube, though.
Okay. But it is, you got it in the can.
It's for the full episodes coming out on the network.
Okay. That's super dope. That is dope, man. I think because it is so many like talented people here in Dallas. And I came from LA, right? I moved here about 8 years ago. And so when I was in LA, I've seen what people do on a professional level, right? Versus people who may not be in an entertainment city. But I'm like, this is easily could be done in LA. You know what I mean? You don't need to move to LA to do what they're doing there. But I think most people just have this idea of what LA is and they just want to go there. But I think it's so much talent in Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
You can do it all here.
Yes.
Like, mine is just working and collaborating with certain people, but like you can do it all here.
You can, especially with the internet now. Like it's no Hollywood can't do no more for you than the internet will do. You know what I mean? If you got some good content, it'll be easily can go viral or do whatever. You know what I mean? And I don't think people in Dallas like really know, hey, we got everything we need here in Dallas. You know what I mean?
For sure. Just the education process, I feel like really with that, even like being able to do sync things and opening that
What is
up.
sync things? What is that?
I said sync things, but yeah, sync deals for your songs. So like
Oh,
being able to
okay.
take those songs and sell it to a catalog and get paid off of it. Songs that may not even be your A or B songs. They can be like your C songs, but they're super dope and they can be placed on, different networks, different shows, attached to projects, films. Like there's so many opportunities here in Dallas as an artist. If you really spend the time educating yourself on how to make money, you can do it right here.
Yeah. And the cost of living is way cheaper here.
The food's good.
Yeah.
People down to earth. I'm here for it.
Dang, that's super dope, man. What else is going on? You know what? I sent you a clip of Joe Budden and Math Hoffa talking about the labels versus independent, right? What is your opinion just independent versus signing to a label?
I mean, I'm here for independent artists. So
You wouldn't sign to a label?
if I would do partnerships.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, business is business. And so, I mean, I watched it, and it's like, I feel what everyone was saying, but then, I think someone was like, oh, streaming farm and just different things like that. And I think at the end of the day, the issue was the development of the artist. And so right now with social media and ways to make yourself, semi-famous faster or short-lived fame because there's not much substance to stand on, like you do have a lack of acknowledgement for the artist development piece. A big premise of The Rise, too, the TV show. Like the Motown era is when they really spent that time developing, and they reference that in the clip too, talking about, well, the system's been the same. Well, yeah, at the end of the day, it does take a certain amount of money, and it does take a certain amount of then development at the same time. And a lot of times you don't have both of those. And then if you do have both of those, then you are lacking the business side, which I feel like is in the middle. So, but if you can make all three work together, and in this day and age, the talent is there, because a lot of times people, if I really talk out to executives on my team and different things, the number one thing they point back to is the talent. Because at the end of the day, that's a product. So if that's there, then you can help have better business people around you and make the business deals to have some of the money to supplement. And so like I'm here for that route instead of bad deals.
Yeah. When you speak of talent, the only thing that comes to mind is Sexy Red. Cause I'd be like, do you really need talent? Do you really need to, you know what I mean? Like, is that really that important? That's what I'd be thinking. Especially with the new people, with new artists coming out, I'd be like, how?
I'm only laughing because I've been asked about Sexy Red like every interview.
Have you?
Everyone. Someone was like, what you think about Booty Hole Brown? And I was like, what?
Really? Because it's just like, I don't get it. And maybe because I'm just older and I don't get it. I honestly just don't get it.
So I'll say this piece about it. And I haven't said this yet. So I went to see another artist that I work with perform. I opened up for like a C-list artist at Trees in their own right. And when I'm saying all that, just like numbers, fan base, demographics, reach. Okay. So there was a few hundred people there. But I couldn't understand. Everyone was moshing and like different things like that. And it's like, okay, that's different. But the crazy thing and the number one thing I noticed is everyone in the crowd, and if you really think about it, looked just like the people on the stage. So it was a voice for those people. And so for me, like that's even right now, like one thing I struggle with doing some of my rap records is like I'll go some places and they'll be like, oh, you eccentric and you're not, doing this and that. But for a minute, I'll be completely transparent and honest. I thought that maybe I needed to be like not who I was and more, like because I didn't necessarily have somebody to look up to for that. So, I do feel like there are people that surround her that feel like just like, that.
Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing?
I mean, it again for me, it's just going back to my first record of Black and what encouraged me for that. Like I had this younger George Floyd, and I had a younger Black girl in the parking lot. It was like she was like, "You're so pretty." I'm like, "Girl, honey, you're gorgeous," and she's like, "No, I'll never look like that." Who says that?
Yeah.
Why is that still in part of our culture? And so I feel like for me, there'll always be all kind of people, and to each their own, like my grandma used to say. But like, I'm excited to be able to say, "Hey, you can be this too. You can just be yourself."
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get that part. I get, yeah, I get it. But I'm just like, who is Sexy Red speaking to? Who is the people that's like Sexy Red? Who is the audience that's like her?
I mean, every now and then. Okay. Also, one day my mom was like, "Who the hell is Sexy Red?" And she was like, "Lexa, play Sexy Red." And then some.
Alexa's like, who?
So it was like early in the morning, and I don't even really twerk like that. I don't, but I started twerking. I was like, and I said, "You know what, Mama? I can see why people want to be like this ratchet. Like, it is a certain piece. It's a certain feeling of you. Like, I feel that, so I do feel like she does speak to, some ratchet pieces, but I do feel like from an artist development, not speaking to her artist development, but I love artists, especially like Prince and Michael Jackson, and you saw different sides of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the piece. Even Beyonce, you see different sides of them. Outkast, like just different people. You see different sides of them.
So are you saying that we need to let Sexy Red kind of grow in the music industry so we can get those different sides of her? Or are we judging too early of just this one piece of content that we got to go off of?
I feel like that's the exciting piece to see. Like doing artist development and working with artists, sometimes they don't grow past that one mode of them because they don't elevate the actual artist. Artist development really is just that person.
Yeah. I think the worst thing that could happen to her right now is her getting pregnant. I think that's because I don't know. I don't know what women's bodies go through after they give a baby or, postpartum and all that. But I don't, and it's just I don't believe that she has a strong enough footing on the industry to be able to be gone for a little while.
And dip out like that.
Yeah, and then come back.
Yeah, I could see, if that message isn't held strong, but you're then, whatever that message is.
Yeah. Right. I mean, I don't know. It is to be seen because for one point I thought the same for Cardi. You know what I mean? But Cardi has like records. Like she come back with a banger. You know what I mean? So
she's fun. She acts. Like even just though I remember like Forever Rain Down on it twice. Like and she, they had like the stuff, and you saw so many fun sides of her. So like Cardi also is like made for TV and film, and like
Cardi has more of a personality too. You know what I mean? So it is easier to make that connection. And I don't necessarily know of Sexy Reds. Maybe that's just on me as a consumer. I don't really know her personality like that. You know what I mean? I'm not really that tapped in to Sexy Red and her personality. The one thing that did make me like look her up is when they were supposed to have, she had some sex thing exposed. I was like, wait, what happened? Let me my journalistic let me do my journalistic duties and see.
Let
me see what's going on over here. That's what I was like, dang, this is not starting out good for her. I was only doing it for journalistic purposes.
You had to do the research.
You know what I'm saying? That was it. That's the only reason why I looked it up.
I'm here for it.
Oh shit, man. I want to show you this video.
But
because I know that you have a like for Neil deGrasse. Well, Neil, what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Degrassi.
Tyson. And I wanted to show you this video, and I want you to tell me what you think.
Here for that.
This is him twerking. I want to show you this and tell me what you think.
I gotta see this.
I want to tell you what you think about his twerking. They didn't see him twerking.
I have never seen that in my life. I have never seen anybody move like that in my life.
Shout out to my boy Nate Jackson, man. Nate Jackson had Neil deGrasse Tyson twerking, or showing him how to twerk, or explaining how to twerk. What?
Oh my God.
First thing that comes to your head after you seen that?
I was like, with that brain, that makes sense.
It's not all computing, nothing. It's not.
It didn't cross back over. He only used one hemisphere.
That's dope. Okay. Man, Jones, I loved talking to you. I love your energy. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? What could people look out for? I know you said that you had the Lottie Da coming next Friday. What YouTube should they follow?
Jones Monroe.
Monroe?
Everything. Love Jones Monroe.
Okay.
Love. Yeah.
Next Friday, the Lottie Da record is coming out. The video.
The video.
Okay, the video is coming out. And what else should people look out for, man?
And I'm gonna be my Christmas joint, my soul joint is dropping. I had a chance to do that with why did I just I have two versions coming out.
Okay.
One with Sean Martin.
Okay.
Sean Martin on keys, and then Nash Overstreet. I have the production of it dropping. So like it's a produced version, then like a strip version.
Okay.
But so I'm releasing based off of chakra colors. I'm gonna be releasing an EP per chakra.
You know what? That is fire. Like, one is for because my wife tried to get me in the chakra, but I don't really understand it that much. But I know it's something like where you have it's a color for your head, your heart, and the gut, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now explain that. How you gonna have a record like what you gonna do again?
I'm gonna do an EP per chakra. So like red is like more like rap stuff. So it's all my genres. So I have soul, like I have pop, I have opera, I have Afrobeat, I have my rap, I have my hip hop.
And which one is gonna go to which chakra?
Think of it.
Or is it gonna all be all together?
No, so all the lower ones are like the heavier, bassier ones. So all my rap ones are coming out first, and then I'm gonna start dropping in my soul ones. And then I'm going to go into my pop ones. And then I also even have some country records that I'm dropping. So, like, I just love music.
Yeah. Yeah. You a fire, man. I'm telling you, you are like, they can't put you in a box, which is good. You know what I mean? It is good.
Appreciate it.
God dang it, man. And you're going to do a EP for every chakra?
I am. So, like, I'm going to be dropping on my rap EP comes out first. It comes out the beginning of next spring, 2024. So, really excited for that. And then, I'll be sprinkling in different singles, though, for the other ones while I'm doing it. Having really dope visuals for it all. So, you see how it all makes sense, how it all really tells a story. Really looking forward to some dope collabs. Like I have my eye out on different people and like really specific about who I collab with. So yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Okay. This is a question that just popped in my head. It's out of the blue. Do you do like hallucinogenics?
No, someone asked me that yesterday.
No?
No, but someone asked me that yesterday. I swear to God. They were like, you do shrooms.
You don't?
No, but
Do you believe in aliens?
aliens are real.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm black, so I got to see it to believe it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like they keep finding things.
Yeah, but see, all that stuff look like ET stuff to me. It don't look like
I don't think those are the real aliens.
I don't I don't never see it like I'm like that's ET.
But okay, what about all the planets though that they actually scientifically can tell you that they're capable of different life forms because of, they have the probability of having life forms there because of the climate, da, da, da. So I feel like depending on the actual age of those planets and then what type of, if they've gone through cataclysmic events that take out the world, like maybe their technology got lost on it because we're still researching the pyramids and Stonehenge.
Yeah,
like.
I believe it is some kind of life form out there. I just don't think it's like a typical alien that we kind of like imagine or what they show on
I
things.
don't even think we could probably see it because of the different dimensions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even think like even you watch basketball?
Yeah.
Like this dude Wemby, the Victor Wembanyama dude he looks kind of like an alien, like a little bit. Like he looks like nothing you've ever seen. He's 7'4", long. He has this weird like kind of
one
body.
of them giants that he's
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah. It's like
and fully coordinated. Because normally that tall, they just they can't function.
yes. And I've heard from people saying that the aliens are super tall, like they're super big, not like regular humans.
That's why you killing it. Like, you're not a person.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. If somebody was like, "Yo, Wemby's an alien," I'd be like, "I can see that. I can see that. I can see why you say that." You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if these. Because I seen something online where these ET figures laying in a casket, like
yeah, I don't think that's real. That's people trying to prey on them dumb minds.
yeah.
Bless.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't think that's what aliens look like. I don't.
I don't think that. No, but who knows? There could be just people walking around here right now. They say we live all these different dimensions at the same time, anyways.
Yeah. Back to my other question: would you ever do a hallucinogenic, like a mushroom?
No.
Like a microdose?
If I wasn't being filmed right now, I would tell my first story of what happened to me after I took an edible. It was so like I'm already creative, and I didn't even mean to take the edible. I was like, this is so dumb. Like I was it was that time of the month, and they were like, oh, you're having a hard time. I was like, mm-hmm. And so they're like, just take this. And I was like, okay. And
you was out of there?
Man, I thought I saw the different dimensions. Like
really?
But I feel like because THC and CBD can just already alter my mind like that, like I'm like, maybe I'll skip it. But who knows? I saw Chelsea Handler do ayahuasca. She did, Chelsea Handler, she does what Chelsea does, and then she did the Chelsea does weed, and she had Wiz Khalifa and Shania Twain, Jill Scott, my favorite episode. But
I would want to do something like that, but it had to be like in a controlled kind of like environment, you know what I mean? But I would want to go to another dimension, like to see, you know what I mean, where my mind takes me. You know what I mean? I seen this one thing online where it was like a bunch of people in the field and they were like taking it, and most people just started like crying, and I was like, dang, what they thinking about?
Like, who you saying?
Yeah. They was just in there crying. I'm like, see, I don't know. I haven't cried in like 15 years.
Damn.
I swear I haven't cried in like 15 years. I think I feel like I need a good little tear. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to my new Christmas record. I'll make you cry.
Really?
You still got your grandma? Is she still here? Or
No.
She passed?
No, she passed. Yeah, she passed a couple of years ago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. No,
I'm
so
sorry.
that's why I would want to do it.
Not
though.
trying to make you cry. But but that release though feels great.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Yo, man, thank you, Jones Monroe. Thank you for coming through, tapping in with us, man. Leave all your socials where people can connect with you.
Most definitely. Make sure you tap in with me. Love Jones Monroe. Love Jones Monroe. I love everybody.
That's what's up, man. Yo, thank y'all for tapping in, man. This has been the Tap In Podcast. Holla.